How did you find Flea and Dave change before the experience with Red Hot Chili Peppers? After Red Hot Chili Peppers, they played there.
Yes.
They were in Porno for Pyros.
Right.
And then they're back with Hard Charger. In,
right.
In Porno for Pyros of Jane's Addiction.
Right.
They changed the way of playing. They're changing.
Well, the roots, you know, yes, of course they have changed. We all keep changing.
I hope so.
What I found to be the strange mixture is Dave comes into the situation that they were coming from something that was very funk-based, and although Dave has got a Latin feel to him and he can play funk, his forte is melody and, you know, and solo. And so I saw them starting to change somewhat. Yes. And then I kept saying, I wish I could sing for them.
A tus papás y abuelos les hace cosquillas la idea. Tus hermanos y amigos se excitan tan solo pensarlo. Y a tu mascota, su deseo le come las entrañas. ¿Por qué tú y los tuyos merecen que Arturo y las cámaras de conexión MTV vayan hasta tu casa para regalarte kilos y kilos de equipo Philips? Entérate de cómo puedes ganar este concurso cada lunes y miércoles en Conexión MTV. Presentado por Philips. Incredible Surround Sound Festival Hits.
When you're jamming, this Afro-Latin thing comes out.
It's bigger than that, though. It's bigger than Afro. It's bigger than Latin. It's bigger than Middle Eastern. It's bigger than American. We love everybody. And it sounds maybe trite, but it's a very, very serious statement. We try to understand everybody. And when you understand them, you understand their music. You understand where it comes from, why it comes. You understand why it has to be the way it sounds. And I can tell you, all of us, we have got libraries of music, and we are forever in awe of someone that makes a sound we hadn't thought of. So we're always looking for that. But then, of course, where you're from, you have to represent, and you've got to be truthful. So out comes the music that we made on this last record. We only had a chance to really put together, you know, 2 new ones from scratch, and it was very rushed. These 2 songs came out pretty good, but you can imagine if we had, maybe a week or a month. We had a matter of days to do these songs.
You're talking about So What and
So What and Kettle Whistle.
Kettle Whistle. How did you feel about those songs, which you were a part of it?
I feel like just Perry is explaining it very well. I think that they hint at much more potential than what they are. I think they're great, you know. I just think that the sum of the 4 guys that played them, if everything had more time to come to fruition and we had more time to develop a telepathy between us that is not just a tangible thing of saying, oh, this chord or this, you know, melody or anything like that, but transcending that to a higher level of communication, which kind of takes time to develop, which I think we're starting to develop now. I think they could be a lot better, but I think they're great.
What's going to happen after this US tour is done?
I'm going to go on a big solo. I'm going to it's going to be called Perry.
But actually, what I would like to say is, I would like to say hello to Ana Archetti in La Plata, in Argentina.
She's the most beautiful woman he's ever met, Ana.
And I just...
He told me so this morning.
And I hope that she still likes me, because I think maybe she doesn't like me anymore. So I just want to say hello to her.
He's still a very sweet man and very talented. And he's loaded.
Si te los perdiste, te los mostramos de nuevo. Si te los olvidaste, te los recordamos. Los mejores shows de todo este año nuevamente en MTV. Los Video Music Awards, YouTube Pop, los VH1 Fashion Awards, Rock and Gold, los Movie Awards y más. Toda la próxima semana, empezando el lunes a las 6 México, 18 horas Buenos Aires, en MTV.
One, two.
Hora Prima es presentado por Coca-Cola. Siempre tu música, siempre Coca-Cola.
This tour is done. I mean, you're planning to Corner for Pyros, two of Corner for Pyros here, Red Hot Chili Peppers, going back and working and
Well,
those bands kind of disappeared.
We're building such a great friendship. So after the last show in Seattle, we're going to continue to be friends, and hopefully friends can make music together. You know, I mean, I don't think the end is the last show. There's definitely a future because we love each other.
There's some more music, more live shows, more demo tapes of Jane's Addiction to be released in the future?
Well, there's tons of stuff, but I'd rather make new music.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I've got tons of tapes, tape after tape, but not all of it is meant for everybody to hear, maybe just me and a couple friends. Yeah, new music, we want to create new music.
It doesn't mean at all that Corner for Pyros is breaking up or Red Hot Chili Peppers because Dave and Flea are breaking up. That's it.
You know, it's one of those questions is can I be intimate with you for a minute? This girl I loved her, right? And I called her yesterday, and a man answered the phone, and some guy's moving in with her. I blew it because I took too long, you know? In other words, who knows what the future's gonna hold, you know? You might call and we say, guess what? Guess who's living with me now? You know what I mean?
That's the present and that's what's the matter.
You don't know. But I did learn one thing, don't wait too long.
Take your chances when you get them. There's Alex from Costa Rica.
In the in the new song in Kettle Whistle, there's gonna be a video for that song.
You know what? I think there should be, don't you?
Yeah.
And if people were from the record company, you would tell them, it's a beautiful song, make a video that's going to be a smash, right?
Yeah.
Me too.
That song reminds you of a Porno for Pyros, Good Guard?
What, Kettle?
Yeah,
Kettle Whistle? Kettle Whistle, well, it reminds me just of what has been on my musical mind, what I've been wanting to do, but like the bass line doesn't remind me of it, and the drum thing, I mean, it's Steven, but there's new sounds coming, and you know, of course I'm singing, but man, there's just so much in the future. If we could live to get to the future, there's so much music that we're capable of, and we're so excited to just, it's like this, and I'm sorry to keep bringing sex up all the time, but it is muy importante. Is this, when a woman first lays with you and she does not have an orgasm, don't be discouraged, because 9 times out of 10 it's because she doesn't trust you and you don't deserve it. Well, that's how it is with Jane's Addiction now. We're just learning each other, but I have a feeling there's multiple orgasms ahead.
Stephen, I love you guys.
Thank you. Good night. Good night.
Bueno, eso ha sido la despedida, una entrevista con Jane's Addiction, la banda que le cortó el pelo, la banda que cambió una década en donde solamente se escuchó New Wave y bandas glamorosas de rock. Jane's Addiction reinventó todo el sistema junto a Red Hot Chili Peppers. Estuvimos junto a Flea, Stephen y Perry Farrell. Y el show aquí en el AT&T ya va a comenzar y ojalá que esto sea una realidad para ver en Latinoamérica. En Hora Prima despedimos esta gran reunión junto a un gurú de lo que es Lollapalooza y la música alternativa como se entiende. Hasta la próxima. Chao.
Olá, aqui é Max Cavalera apresentando meu trabalho novo na Semana Rock MTV.